We are back with Dr. Shana Shapiro, and she's going to give us some more amazing tips on incorporating mindfulness into your daily life. And I feel like this is such an important part of this program. I really, wanted to bring this into the program because when we eat healthy food, it's one piece of the pie in terms of your health. And the way that you think and the way that you relate in the world is such another important piece. And so I feel so lucky to be collaborating with people like Shana and to bringing you this information. So I really hope that you will listen to this and try to incorporate some of these principles into your life, because I really think it's an important part of this program and an important part of transforming our lives to really be as healthy as we can be. So Shana, share some more of your wisdom with us and how to incorporate more mindfulness into our daily lives.
Yeah, well, it's interesting as you were sharing the importance of not just having the food we eat, but how we eat it and the rest of our lives and how we're thinking. It reminded me of a really important teaching in mindfulness, and that's completely substantiated by neuroscience, which is what you practice grows stronger. So what you practice grows stronger. We know this now with neuroplasticity. Our repeated experiences shape our brain. So we can actually sculpt and strengthen our synaptic connections based on repeated practice. What you practice grows stronger. So if I'm practicing negative thoughts, they're growing stronger. If I'm practicing eating in a really stressed out way where I'm frustrated with myself, or I'm impatient, or I'm talking on the phone and driving, those neural pathways are getting stronger. And so with a cleanse, what we're trying to do is restructure and kind of recalibrate our entire system. So we're changing the foods we eat, we're changing the way we relate to the foods we eat, and we're changing the way we relate to ourselves, how we treat ourselves, how we talk to ourselves, how we view ourselves. And over time, repeated practice strengthens these new neural pathways. So I like to think of it as like we have these super highways of judgment or shame or criticism. And now we're kind of building these little country roads of patience or compassion or kindness. And what mindfulness does is it allows us to first start to see clearly where we're harming ourselves, where we're making choices that don't serve us. And it gives us kind of this freedom to choose differently, to choose to start digging out this country road instead of just going down that automatic highway.
I love that. Because I think I do it. I think it's just the normal, especially in our society with just, what we are told is beautiful and perfection. And, as women, as we age, there's so many barriers in terms of, the societal norms. And being able to kind of break that and notice where we're thinking and where we're putting our intention is such a powerful tool.
Exactly. And I think it is challenging. I know for me, this work of accepting myself and holding myself with compassion has been the most difficult and the most humbling, right? I've been practicing this for a long time, and I want to share with all of you a simple practice that continues to help me. Some years ago, I was going through a difficult divorce, and I would wake up every morning with this pit of shame in my stomach. And my meditation teacher suggested an explicit practice of kind attention. She said, I want you to say, I love you, Shana, every day. And I thought to myself, no way. Like, it just sounded so contrived and inauthentic. And she saw my hesitation, and she said, how about just saying, good morning, Shana? And then she said, put your hand on your heart when you say it. It releases oxytocin. It's good for you, She knew the science would win me over. So the next morning I went home, put my hand on my heart. Good morning, Shana. And it was kind of nice, right? Yeah. Instead of all those judgmental thoughts, I just said, good morning, Shana. And a month later when I saw her, I shared how helpful it was that I'd been practicing every day. She said, wonderful, you've graduated. Now the advanced practice. Good morning, I love you, Shana. So I went home the next morning, took a breath, put my hand on my heart. Good morning, I love you, Shana. Felt nothing, except maybe a little ridiculous, but definitely not love. But I kept practicing because, as we know, what you practice grows stronger. And then one morning I put my hand on my heart. Good morning. I love you, Shana. And I felt it. I felt my grandmother's love. I felt my mother's love. I felt my own self-love. And, I wish I could tell you every day since then has been this bubble of self-love and I've never felt shame again. And that's not true. But what is true is this pathway of kind attention has been established. And it's growing stronger every day. So I want to invite you and all of you tomorrow when you wake up to say good morning. I love you.
That's so beautiful. I love that. It reminds me of that, the prayer that I was trying to do for a while. It's the please forgive me. I love you.
Oh, the Ho'oponopono.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
I love
prayer
you.
as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love you. Thank you. Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful one to say
Yeah.
and to offer.
So beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So maybe when we're on this journey of the Metta-morphosis cleanse, this is something that you feel comfortable incorporating into your daily practice. It's something that, just takes 2 minutes when you wake up, and it definitely can't hurt you to bring more self-love into your life. So.
And what's lovely is that when I do it in the morning now, I think of the thousands of people that are doing this practice because I've taught it quite a bit. And so for me, it would be really beautiful to imagine everyone on this cleanse just waking up, good morning. And, if you're really brave, good morning, I love you.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.